Mic check 1 2 1 2 1 2. If you don't know, you won't know till I finish this intro. This is the Black Ramen Podcast. You feel what I'm saying? And we are back again with what you want and what you need. I go by the name of Kevin Legend, aka Kaiser, in the building. And as usual, I got a few good people here with me, man. So let me pass it all to my East Boom Goon and let her talk to y'all.
What's up? This is Chatty Patty, aka the What's the Call, aka I am the Celestial Dragon, aka this is my pirate ship, aka I eat all the devil fruit, aka that's it. That's it for the show. That's it for now. And with me, I have the beautiful.
Hello. This is Bree. I've got my tea like usual. I'm ready to sip and give side eye.
And give side eye.
Okay. Sometimes y'all are shady.
Okay, come on.
Yeah. Wait, excuse me. I'm speaking.
Oh, my fault. Yeah, what's up, guys? This is Derby, aka Sexual Chocolate, the kind that will always leave you satisfied. Let's go. Told you I was using it, Kevin.
Always. Always.
And with us today, that was nice, Debs. I like that. And with us, we have the beautiful and talented.
Hi, Candace. AKA Sedakid1, AKA Warlord of TikTok, AKA, as my husband called me this morning, the One Piece hoe.
Well,
nice. So I feel like you're gonna have to challenge Patty for that title.
Oh,
Can you win? Because you got a fight on your hands.
Yeah, I'm Candace.
They give side eye. That's a lot more than side eye.
I knew she got the tea. It was, yeah.
I ain't mad.
So if you guys if you guys tuned into our Black Ramen page on IG, which is Black Ramen _podcast, I've been low-key obsessed with this phenomenal artist, right? So I found Candace on TikTok. And Candace had the whole One Piece crew. Shout out to all my One Piece crew. Shout out to everybody who's into One Piece. If you caught up, you the GOAT. If not, what are you doing with your life? But anyway,
on that.
Definitely.
Definitely just caught up like last week.
You're good.
What? So what? I'm essential.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
But did you watch the Space episode?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
I'm caught up. Sip your tea. I've been so obsessed with her artwork. So what she's done, she has blessed all One Piece characters with melanin. Melanin. Not only that, Zoro got waves.
That's true.
Ooh,
Not only that, Zoro was immaculate. Everybody's boa hand. Listen, I don't want to go into too much detail. If you want to see all of her artwork, we will definitely post it on our page. And also, there's merch. She has, ladies and gentlemen, we have shirts. Immaculate shirts with all these One Piece characters. Not to mention, she also has an amazing line. One of the shirts, she has a whole crew together, which I'm getting to, by the way. But definitely check out her site. Her link is definitely on her IG account. I'll have that on our description when we have this posted. But one of the things that the reason I wanted you on the show so badly was I wanted to, first of all, I love the artwork. Is amazing. It's
Thank you.
It's definitely great representation at its best. So I wanted to know a little bit more about your experiences on TikTok, being an artist and actually being a Black female, being a Black content creator, and what has it been for you on TikTok?
Mm-hmm. Well, thanks so much. So the Black Straw Hats, that's my hashtag for the design. I kind of, it just started with, art practice. We just doodle and draw what you feel like. And it kind of stemmed actually from me not knowing how to properly represent Black people in through this anime style art. and how to draw, you know, different features, all our different skin tones and hairstyles. Like we all go through, I guess most artists kind of go through that to where you figure out how to draw different features and stuff. And obviously I'm, as the One Piece hoe, I just was like, I'm just going to draw all the Straw Hats. It gives you like plenty of characters to do. And so I was kind of going through a different ranges of skin tones and hairstyle and like style and features like our eyes, face shape, noses, stuff like that. And it was just a really fun thing I was doing. And it actually started with me just drawing all my different friends as just different cartoon or animated characters. So that's how I started on like gathering a following, if you will, on TikTok. Just drawing all my friends as like Mulan or Shigo from Kim Possible or just a whole bunch of these. And then my favorite one was when I drew my sister as Aang from Avatar: The Last Airbender. And that was one of my favorite ones because I was like, oh my God, I finally figured out how to draw Black people lips.
And draw them right. Because you know, one
right.
thing and they look good. Anime where they just do these sausage lips.
Exactly.
Right.
So like
that's
not,
kill Sister Chrome.
That's it.
We need to start that. Hashtag kill Sister Chrome.
Right.
Sister
and
Chrome.
So I finally
Sister
figured
Chrome
out it looked amazing. And I was like, oh, who? Yeah, so I figured it out. It looked amazing, and I was like, awesome. And that's when I was like, okay, let me actually try and draw like other people, and people of color. So, yeah. So one of my friends was like, oh, draw Zoro, and I was like, okay, sure, that's easy enough. He's definitely has waves, so because he always wearing that do-rag. So that one wasn't that hard. But then after that, that video just blew up. So I was like, oh, okay. Got it. I'll do more. So yeah, I did the whole crew. Some of them were a bit more creative than others. Like some of the ones that I think were fun was like Chopper, right? Like Chopper's a reindeer. First of all, and his fur is already brown, so I don't gotta change that, whatever. But also he's a reindeer, so I'm like, he ain't got no race. But if he was on a crew with all Black people, he would look a little different, right? So I like updated his drip and gave him like some like little yachty braids. Like I just pictured him braiding his hair.
Yo, that was fire. That was fire. The scalp was clean and everything. You
literally,
look like
I literally
moisture on deck.
I just pictured Robin and Chopper sitting on the steps of the Sunny braiding Chopper's hair, like, and that was over. Like, you see it, right?
Yes, I love it. I love it.
So yeah,
clean, though that was clean.
But that's just kind of how I started doing that. Obviously, once I got more people seeing the videos, there was great support, but there was also the people coming out of the woods, the hate coming out, and there was kind of like,
they have to be Black,
right? So there was the
characters canonically from this,
right? So
it's a Japanese show; they're all Japanese.
There was a lot of all of that nonsense, and some of that is like they're Japanese, or I like them better white, and it's like, well, actually, they're not really from anywhere because there's no Japan in One Piece,
except for Wano. But that's
right. But
and none of them
there were also and there were also like some things that I decided not to do. Like people were like, "Oh, why didn't you draw Jinbei?" Right? And I was like, I specifically didn't want to draw any fishmen because 1, they were already a persecuted race. 2, they have distinct features already as a race, and 3, their skin is like every color. So there was no point to So they didn't really need, nobody needed.
That makes
really,
sense.
But
yeah,
that's why I didn't want to mess with that ethnic group, where everybody else is just kind of a generic character.
I salute that. That's fine.
Thanks.
It was dope. It was dope.
Yeah, and so there was that, and then one of the reasons I'm wearing my Robin shirt today, I drew Robin. I drew Nami as a light-skinned girl with like some 3C curly hair, because that's a hard thing to tackle. So I learned how to draw that well enough. So I drew Nami light skin, and then I drew Robin dark skin with like some Senegalese twists. The Robin video got so much hate. It was ridiculous. ridiculous. I was pissed.
That's dark skin.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
okay, but draw them dark skin, and now you're going too far.
Right. They're over
Right.
here like, Nami, she's looking fine, right? But then they're like, ew, like she's too dark. Well, too much melanin. And I wanted to, I was so angry. and what was crazy about it is that obviously colorism sucks, right? But why I didn't realize why it offended me personally was like, I'm mid-tone, right? So I'm like middle brown, whatever. But my dad is Kenyan. So all the rest of my siblings are dark skinned. I've got like 3 younger siblings and I'm the lightest one out of all of us. And it just like inherently really pissed me off that people were just like, she doesn't look as good. I don't think it looks good. She's ugly or whatever. Like, oh, too dark, too much melanin, all this nonsense. And I'm like, how can you come out here and say this when there are girls that look like this? And it was really important for me to actually get a tone, like a dark skin tone that wasn't just like, you know, ink blotch black, right? Like I really worked hard to get a good, rich, dark skin tone. And people are just out here like, I don't think that's good.
That's
like,
good, because that's what I loved about your art style, like flipping through all of those. Again, I'm going to be dropping big money on your shirts because there were so many I loved. But you have that variety. Because some people, when they say make a black character, they could just, you know, go with the cliches, go with some curly hair, darken the skin tone, or maybe not even go far enough by just changing the color palette, but leaving everything the same. When you were doing yours artistically, how did you kind of balance between, you know, showing some representation of Black people and all their varieties and avoiding the cliches? Like, what was your process when going through that?
It was partially like, it was like I was saying, I was really practicing kind of the whole gambit of it. So I was trying out different hairstyles, different skin tones, because like obviously with the skin tones, highlights and shadows, those are all different based on the skin tones as you get, warm, cool, all that. We're very complex people to draw. So like, yeah, it just went going through it. Like I really based it on the character a lot. Like Nami with her tangerines, with her bright hair, she's free flowing out in the wind. So I just gave her big flowy hair, right? And with Robin, I really wanted to draw her dark skin, kind of nodding to how she was dark skin in the anime, but like darker.
Yes. That's a fact.
And I liked how she came from like a place that really isn't around anymore, and she literally had her culture taken away from her, like a lot of Black people. So
that's why she's a goat.
Right. So I really was thinking through a lot of these things. I redrew Frankie like Blade. I don't know.
I loved it. It was amazing.
I honestly don't know where that concept came, but once I had a picture of Wesley Snipes as Frankie in my head, I couldn't get it out and was like, I have to draw it.
It makes sense. But what really killed it for me, I don't know if you guys seen it yet, but if you go on her TikTok, you'll see Big Mom.
Yo,
she actually looked like Big Mom. Like, you know, Martin, Big Mama's house. You see Big Mama?
Nah, she remind me of Shorty from Soul Food, man.
Oh,
yes. Yes.
That was like one of the first movies
that
was so funny because somebody literally all up in my comments talking about you won't do Big Mom, you won't do it. I said, I have been called out.
You have to do it.
I had to.
I'm not gonna lie, I just looked it up and that is amazing.
And then you know what?
Oh God.
I'm never gonna tell this to my grandma, but it reminds me a little bit of my grandma.
Literally, somebody come get their grandma. Like,
that's a fact.
When
you see has it. Picture, I've seen her wear it, and the slippers.
The movie, everything. But when you see that picture, the picture automatically says, next time you come in and out this house, you're not coming back outside. You better close my door.
Right.
Either you in or you out. I felt that throughout the whole picture. I was like, this is Big Mom.
Right.
This is Big Mom. Oh, no, be proud.
And she's on that energy. She like, y'all ain't feeding the whole damn neighborhood.
She sure was. Also, one of the ones I did want to say, like Brooke, right? Brooke is a straight up skeleton. He used to be Black. He was Black when he was alive, right?
Of course he was.
I could have done that. I guess he's still
No,
black,
I
but
think he
whatever.
was Austrian.
He's not.
Yeah.
He's
Well, no,
Austrian?
No, but in
Yeah,
my
he's
head, I
Austrian.
always like considered him
He
black
was-
enough.
Yeah, he was dark skinned when he was alive, and he has an afro.
So he
Like,
was from like the same place as like Beethoven and the
Aborigines.
what?
what?
He was black. He was black.
Sure.
They
Yeah,
showed
there's
Honorary
black
black
people
at
in
the
Austria.
very least.
they
Brooke
showed
is
Baby
ours.
Brooke in some flashback at some point in time. That boy black. It's cool.
First of all, you're not playing music like that without a little soul in you.
was
You're
right.
cool.
He is
No,
the
I'm
soul
sorry.
king, right?
And he's got the soul
but-
fruit. No.
Okay, stop it.
Can't give him anyway. He's ours.
You're right.
Jordan.
He's ours.
It's done.
But like with his design, obviously I didn't want to draw him like with skin on because he was a part of a whole different crew, right? So I didn't want to do that and take away from him being a part of the Straw Hats. So I styled him like Jimi Hendrix.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
Makes sense. Makes all the
I
sense.
felt that.
right
I
there.
felt that all through the picture. Yeah.
one of I didn't know if like anyone really got the reference because I was like, you know, artists, we like dig deep and we're like, okay, we're gonna put all these details and we don't ever really know if people notice it. So no one was like in the comments talking about it, but I got the design for one of my like little cousins, and so he bought the shirt for me. He was so excited. And I'm like, this is the kind of thing that you don't get from TikTok all the time. Like he was like so hype, excited, like fanboying all over the parking lot.
That's how, you know, it sucks because we don't have representation like that, and to see it, you're just like, man, that swag, that drip, that's all us right there. So it's a whole nother feeling. It's a whole nother, because I know I was tripping when I went on your page. I was like, yo, bang. I was telling my husband, I was like, yo, if this is not swag right now, he was like, this is a new series? No, she just made them black. Like, he was like, oh, okay. All right, I thought it was another One Piece. It's like, no, it's not another One Piece. I wish it was.
It's a whole nother one.
Tragic.
But another question I have for you that I feel like I usually ask all my TikTok influencers. I noticed that a lot of yes, 10K.
All right.
Congratulations,
Okay,
10K.
All right, Queen. We see you, Queen.
We see you. She said, stop.
Influencer what? Who, me?
Oh my gosh, she's so right. I love her. But one thing I wanted to ask you, right? There's a lot of, I noticed that when you go through TikTok and then you see these negative comments, some of the content creators make videos, especially towards negative comments, right?
Mm-hmm.
They will have the video, they will have the comment in the corner, and they will address the person accordingly, right? So I just wanted to know, right? I seen you did one once, and then you had the music playing. Stop asking me why I'm making the straw hats black. I can do what I want. You don't like it, straw. So I just wanted to know. Question, bottom line is, what gets you to that point that you have to address these comments?
Yeah. So like most of the time I would try and be educational in the comments and just like comment back instead of like doing a video response. First of all, my clapback game is not that great. So I'll just be like, oh, and then just be mad about it and then go to bed. Like, so in terms of the witty responses, I'm just like, I can't do it, right? So I'll just be educational. I'll just be educational about it, right? So if people be like, but why you do this? I was like, okay, well, actually it was a drawing study and I was like trying to understand how to draw these things, right? I just copy paste. The same thing. They ask the same questions. But obviously, like at a certain point in time, there was just kind of a trend that came around to where I could address kind of a blanket statement, because one of the most common things that I get on be like, oh, so y'all got mad when we turned black characters white. Why isn't this the same thing? This is so hypocritical. And I'm just like,
can I
okay,
just
so
be mad at a
black-
second? Because that is the
Do it.
stupidest thing I keep hearing. continuously.
Yup.
Well, how come we can't turn this character white? Do
It's
I
like,
have
first of
to
all,
explain
you
it
know.
in this essay? I will. ... Stop it. If you don't get it, then obviously it's not for you. If you don't get why we're making these loved characters black, then obviously you're not the audience here.
Right.
Your mind cannot comprehend the feeling of seeing a character you love finally represent you.
Right.
And congratulations, your life must be real nice, but for the rest of us, that is a spark of joy. Going and seeing Nami with her curled up hair, seeing Zoro with his edges trimmed in that buzz. Oh,
Line up first.
that is just all the happy
Yes.
chemicals rushing to my brain.
First of all,
That
we
is
need to
why
talk
you make
about
the
Boa Hancock's luxurious braids. Her braids. She is a baddie. She's a baddie. She's a
I'm
baddie.
talking, I'm talking, yo, the way you did blowing Hancock, I'm like, nah, B. I'm like, nah, B. This right here,
This hit different. This hit different.
hit different.
I was so obsessed with the boa one. I'm cosplaying as that boa. Like I was like, it's it.
Wow.
Yes!
It's over. I'm going to cosplay my version of Boa Hancock. And now I just gotta get like an afro big enough. and a snake.
Yes.
Hit the snake.
Yes.
You get a real snake? Nah, you ain't getting a real snake.
I ain't getting no real snake.
Nah, that's cat.
No, like that Amazon.
Her sisters
Look
are
at
crazy though. I ain't gonna hold you. Her sisters are beastly looking. I'm like, God damn, you can't keep your tongue in your mouth? Why are you talking? I'm eating a bowl of cereal while watching this show.
No.
Like, I don't know. But I mean, I like them low key. I like them. No, high key. I like them. I like the Amazon women. They know how to throw down. They know how to fight. And they all baddies.
Mm-hmm.
I just didn't appreciate the fact they were pulling on Luffy while he was asleep. Talking about what's this? I don't know what this is. Like,
Yo, they ain't know what it
But
was.
sorry, I got us all off topic. You were talking about how you're dealing with the hate. Or the
You're
stupid
right.
people.
yes. My bad, sorry.
Right.
Thank you,
so
Queen.
I pretty much appreciate it. No. Blackwashing is not a thing. That's basically
that's
what
okay.
my video is. I kind of approached it again more educationally, where I was like, blackwashing isn't real. The reason why whitewashing sucks is because of white supremacy, and the fact that white is just considered normal, which it's not. When it's really not.
It's not.
So,
wait.
like standard.
Really not.
So I was explaining that in that video, but then there was another video where I clapped back a little bit. It was just like somebody was, saying when white people get mad about saying like, oh, but if the roles were reversed, we're like, yes, it would be racist if the roles were reversed.
The entire history was reversed.
Exactly.
No, that was a hard clap. That was a hard clap. No, you clapped. I saw that video. I was like, oh, she getting it. She getting it. That's a hard clap. You got that one. You got that
Yes.
one. Queen.
Okay. So
I see
Anne, hey, thanks. Let me draw.
You know what I think is super dangerous, being an artist myself, is that we as artists, we grow up thinking that white faces are the norm when you're drawing your.
Yeah.
Like I said before in my live, it took me years for me to realize, if it wasn't for a classmate of mine in my art class, that I never drew Black people. Because you know why? Because they don't teach you how to draw Black people.
They don't teach you.
They don't teach you the different types of skin tone, the texture of hair, the nose, lips. I'm not talking about like jigaboo lips. I'm talking about real, pure,
Normal,
natural, beautiful Black features. They don't teach you how to draw that, because their main format of how to draw characters is basically European standards all around. So if you're an artist and you're in school, or if that's your major, you kind of have to go outside the box to actually learn how to draw people that look like you. And you would think it's easy because, hey, it's me, right? No, this shit is hard as fuck. Drawing different textures, hair. And the thing is, we have so many different variations of hair textures. And God forbid, if you're not a Black and white artist and you're going into color.
Oh, my Lord.
You could spend hours. And I know You said that too. You could spend hours on trying to find the right skin tone and melanin for your character to the point
Right.
that you will blend into one. You'll get frustrated. You'll be like, you know what? You just gonna get it like this. This is it.
Right. Like that's just when you
So-
just put pencil down. And that's why like I kind of got into the digital art from like as my way to kind of start drawing again. As some of my orders have been coming in, I've been practicing traditional a bit more to be like just to prove to myself that I can still draw. But like one of my friends who's also an artist, she was doing some traditional something for one of our friends' birthdays, and they're both like the guy's Uganda and the girl is African American. She light skinned, so like the number of colored pencils that she used to get both of their skin tones right was just absurd. So I was like, "Whew, I can color match." But even still, the blending.
Yes, and we need to, as artists, I feel like we need to start normalizing that because we come in different shades, and that's I ain't gonna hold you. The best looking characters are the one with melanin in it. You always remember them, and they look flyer. I ain't gonna hold you. I would never forget a character that's sun kissed. Sorry,
You're right. Why do we think that Yoruichi is like one of the only characters we talk about from Bleach?
That's a fact.
I mean, yeah.
that is a fact. That is a fact.
So,
That is terrible.
Dummy hamtastic bad. She was extra bad.
Exactly.
She was a bad shorty. And you would think the industry would learn and take advantage and be like, hey, you know, people are standing for this character. Let's just make more.
They
No,
made
that's
like
fine.
two good black characters ever.
Right. But you want to know one show that I was pleasantly surprised at all of the melanins?
What?
Cowboy Bebop.
Oh, yes.
What,
They had different
Bebop?
reasons.
So
Yes.
I've only watched
Yes.
it recently. I only watched it recently, like 2 months ago, maybe. And it was amazing. Like, first of all, like the dub was amazing. That's what I watched because I heard that it was great. And then just like all the different characters were, and then I love Edward. Edward is my favorite character in that show. But even still, like even all the random side stories, and almost all of the side stories, there was somebody with some melanin in their skin, and I was very happy about that. And they were drawn well. So I'm like, if this is a quality anime that has been made so like however long ago, why the heck are they still drawing people like that chick who apparently died?
Wait, Tanya, did you see Carol and Tuesday? Even if you didn't like the anime, how about the design of that? No?
I haven't seen that one.
It was
Okay, here's the thing. I didn't watch a lot of scary animes because I'm apparently a child.
No, I get that. No, it makes sense.
But
it's the same way.
I did watch Attack on Titan because it's too hype, right? So,
like, you slept that night? Bruh.
Only kind of. It's my husband's favorite anime.
There are no black people in that, are there? No.
There's not.
It's Europe. No.
And there's only Europeans and some Asians.
Yes.
Right. Some Asians.
A wall.
What?
Everybody else got 8.
That's the wall that Trump wants to get. That's the wall Trump wants to get.
Oh Lord.
But what about Attack on Titan? Attack on Titan didn't really have a lot of did they? They didn't.
No,
there was
but
like,
like,
There are no black characters in Attack on Titan.
Yeah, no black characters, right?
I mean, it makes sense. They would just be the ones to take out first, right?
That's
facts.
Levi's facts.
He's black.
Levi's black. Levi's
but I was mentioning the character design in Carol and Tuesday. So I will say those are black people drawn well.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Even if you don't like the storyline, they did have a good diversity.
I like her Tims though. They had to make her Tims look like that. That's not New York Tims.
Oh yeah, all y'all New Yorkers.
Yeah.
Wait, where are you?
I am from Atlanta,
shit, you heard that? My neighbor.
town.
Okay.
From Atlanta.
Yeah.
We rarely get people from out of state. So I feel like we're always finding New York people.
But
Yes.
Candace, I want to ask your opinion on something, right?
Sure.
Um,
Oh my
you
God.
are very familiar with Promise Neverland, The Promise Neverland, right?
No. I haven't watched that one either because it's scary. Also,
Oh my
Nah,
god.
that one's worth it.
because I know,
That
no,
one's worth the sleepless nights. All right, it's worth it.
I don't.
It
Okay,
is.
so see, I'm such a hypocrite. See, this is the thing: is I didn't begin watching. I never watched any of these, right? But then I watched Devilman Crybaby.
Oh,
Rip.
Neverland? What?
I understand. I understand.
wait, tell me, did you like it or
But see,
did you
here's
hate
the
it?
thing. I mean, it was a masterpiece.
Oh, I got this right here. Goodbye.
Really? I
Bro.
didn't like I thought it was a
I'm
good
not buying
mixtape.
shirts.
It was a great mixtape. It was
a great
beautiful
mixtape.
art. I was ruined. But see, here's the thing about what the Promised Neverland is that, like, I can't with kids. Like, I can't do like bad things that happen to children. I just can't in real life, in movies. I just can't. It's too much
But
for my
that's
heart.
I mean, that's what pulls in your
I
heartstrings, knowing
can't
that,
do
you know,
it.
I mean, it's just like when you see grown shonen characters, not even grown. We could talk about right out of high school, fresh out of high school, right? You could
Yeah, if they're
you
shonen,
could say
they're like
that.
all 16.
Yeah,
Right.
16. But it hit different when they like 5 or 6. You like
Can't do it. I can't do it.
What? You're finding what are you doing? You're taking a test every morning and trying to strategize getting out of this mansion. You know what I
Lord.
was doing that for? I was eating cereal. Eating cereal.
But wait, so I think you're talking
What
about
kind of
that
cereal?
one mammy character in
Promised
Promised Neverland.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm
That's what I was
familiar
gonna
with
say.
her because
Sister Crown.
Black artist.
Okay, so what is your take on that type of art style that they chose to
So
implement on Sister Crone?
minstrel.
it's very unsettling. Now, and the question is, like, the character was supposed to be scary, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Don't do that, Candace.
No,
Don't do
not
that.
really. She's just
Don't
supposed
do
to
that,
be
Candace.
creepy. Like, have you seen
But see,
the
that's what
other
I'm saying.
woman, like
Based on
White
me not
Lady in
knowing
Pink?
anything.
Don't.
No,
listen,
she was supposed to be like one of the caretakers. Not a good guy, but she's not supposed to be scary either. Like, there's another
Listen,
woman
right,
with the
so
same
just-
position as her, who's this elegant, pretty
I
woman.
hear
with
you.
hair all done.
I hear you though. Yeah. Like, yeah, they did her wrong.
yeah,
Yeah,
that's the problem I
she
have
probably
because every time
right.
I post Sister Crone on the podcast IG, which I do have to recommend if you're listening now, please do follow Black Ramen _podcast at IG, Facebook, and stay tuned. But every time I do post like a Sister Crone and I say, yo, this is what we need to stay away from, people be
Right.
in the comments saying, well, she's supposed to be scary. That's not an excuse, bro.
You're right. It's
we
not.
got Isabella, right? That's another character
It's
who is kind of like the same.
It's
She's a
fucking
lot scarier than her.
terrifying.
But they made sure that she was fair skinned, straight hair, pulled back in a bun, beautiful,
You're
right?
right.
For European standards, right?
Mm.
And here we have Sister Crone, right? We have her looking
Looking a
straight
hot
out
mess.
of 1920s comic book strip. What's
Yeah.
that porch monkey type shit? And I'm not afraid to say it. I don't understand why it's Black people that's on the comments saying that, well, this is not supposed to be scary. This is a slap to the face.
That's
Yeah.
because all of her
Slap
scary
to the
features
face.
are the cliche Black features. The
Right.
wide eyes, the
You're
thick
right.
grinning lips.
It's a
That's
hot
what's scary.
mess.
That's what you're representing as scary. The stereotypes that have been called scary for years.
Right,
Listen.
right. The thing that white people are afraid of.
Right. I swear to you.
But also, like, want big lips,
They will
bronze
pay
skin,
for.
curly
They will
hair.
pay for.
Excuse
Yes.
you. Okay, I'm done.
No, I get you. I get you. The
Y'all
scariest
switch.
thing in the world is actually being in a white person's imagination of how they perceive Black people.
Yeah.
We are not that.
We ain't
Whatever
that.
you thought we were, I don't care how much of cops you saw growing up. We're not that. Like, it doesn't make sense, and I'm tired of defending it. And some of them are artists who are really clapping back, saying, "Well, you know, this is what she's supposed to portray." What? what type of villain
And
do you
that's the
have to
thing.
go down?
Is that you can I think of characters like I don't even know the name. That creepy old lady from that Ghibli film.
Oh,
You know what I'm talking about.
Wow,
You talking about
so many.
Yeah,
But
I'm about to say
any
that's
of them, honestly, any of them.
is that the old lady, right?
Right? I have no idea. I don't know. But
Okay,
like the
Spirited
ones
Away,
that
the
was
witch.
like, yes, sure. Witches. The witch from Spirited Away. Let's go with that one.
Yeah,
She
yeah.
got like
take your pick.
like the noses and the boils and the wrinkles and stuff like that.
Yes.
Like
Mhm.
there
Yeah,
are
the
things
old
that you
lady.
can do to make people look creepy that aren't based in racist stereotypes. And I think that is the point that we need to get across, right?
I
Now,
totally hear you. I
the
agree,
only
but one of
defense I
these
wanna give for that-
conversations are going to stop.
Yeah.
The only
One of
defense
these
I wanna
conversations
give
are
for
going
that
to
is
stop. Go
that
ahead.
this is
Unless they
Japan,
hire some black people. Sorry.
and I don't
Yeah.
think Japan really gives two fucks. Like,
But-
I mean,
there are no
they
black
don't.
people there like that, so they don't
I
really have to
don't
worry
use that as
about
an excuse.
But there has been
That
such
is
a
not an
huge
excuse.
cultural
Yo,
trade
here's the thing,
between
though.
black
Here's the
people
thing.
and like Eastern Asia in general.
Yeah, I don't
In
think
terms
that
of
can be an
hip
argument
hop,
anymore.
rap music, a lot of
Although
fashion
that's true.
styles are distinctly
I saw
black
art-
originated styles. So if they got that, why they got to keep up like the minstrel creepy image? There are
Honestly.
ways of drawing a
Like,
creepy
study
person
Black
without
history.
doing the cliche stuff.
They didn't study Black history. They listened to rap music, thought it was cool, and then just took it.
Took it.
All right, they didn't
took
go.
a-
Oh,
They took
shit,
a lot
so-
of things.
so
Our
that-
culture
that-
is pretty much their costume. So let's keep it a buck. So if
No,
you
that's
want to take
fine,
it down,
but here's the thing. You can't really tell them to study it. They didn't study it. They don't know.
But the thing is,
so if they don't know, don't use it.
I think
That's a great
there's a
argument. Try that.
difference. No, I think there's a difference between they don't know and they didn't study it. Is like they don't know. Okay, that's a state of being, right? But they had to do some research to know how to draw her. If that makes sense. Artists had to do some kind of research at any time to draw anyone, to draw any of these characters. They had to have reference images. And the fact that there aren't, like, not necessarily, like, the fact that there just aren't more examples in the US media, where they're probably getting a lot of these examples from, to portray black characters in a better way. Like, how many black animated series are there? Period. Are
That's
there?
true too. But
How
they
many
did that
are
on
there?
purpose. I feel like they did that on purpose. I don't feel like it's the lack of knowledge because Google's fucking free. They did that on purpose,
Yeah.
and they know what the fuck they were doing, and we're eating it up.
But that
eating
was the
it
thing,
up.
is they probably,
They ain't making that kind of bread. Like,
and I think that
but they got to go to work.
you're
Not
right.
on my dime.
And the only way that,
We know.
well, it's not necessarily the only way. One of the ways that has to change is that you were saying they have to take more stake in hiring black people or just people that are just better at drawing these things.
Right.
And I think people need to learn. Like, art has to change. Like you were
Yeah.
saying,
The art
shouldn't just
has
be
to
on.
change.
It shouldn't just be on individuals to do extensive research to have to know how to draw black people. It should be in common knowledge
norm.
of artists.
Yes.
It should be the norm.
It should be the
If you
norm.
draw types of noses, draw different types of people, different types of hair. Like, you're right, that has to be accepted as artistic, like, in the curriculum.
I mean, we
They're just
have
showing different
seen it.
body types too.
Yes,
That
different body
too.
types.
That
That was one
too.
of the things I did also with Robin, is they were like, she was so skinny, I made her thicker. And so people are like, why'd you make her fatter? I was like, first of all, she's a
that's
baddie over
not
here. Second
thick.
of all, if you wanted to keep her boobs that big, she needs a frame to carry them. Like, come
You know,
on.
that's what I want. Teach anime to draw boobs and sports bras. That's all. Give some girls
Like
either
all
a
the
nice
anime?
bra or a nice sports bra. They can still be
Literally-
sexy as hell fan service with support.
Anime straight up be like double
Right.
F or
Right.
like zero, like A. Like, there's no in between. There's no normal size boobs in anime. Like,
No, they're not. But
it's either
I
like
said,
the girl with big boobs or the girl that's flat. Like, it's not.
it's
Flat
never
and
in
angry
between.
and probably a
That's
lolly.
it.
We love it all. We love it all. You feel me? From the A's,
Kevin finally chimes
F's
in.
to the A's. From
Yo,
the
what was
F's
it,
to the
Kevin?
A's, B. Them
Let them
things be
bang,
banging. Them things be banging. You know what I'm saying?
Let's go.
Appreciate it all.
He just been over there giggling.
He has.
Yo, listen, man. One thing I will say, yo, you got a lot of heart with the clapbacks. Cause me myself, I'm the type of brother. If somebody come to me and say, yo, 1 + 1 is 5, and I already know it's clear that if I tell them 1 + 1 is 2, they're not gonna listen. Then I'm like, yo, you right. 1 + 1 is 5. Got that? Get a little bit light.
Yo, let me hold your bank account real quick.
Yeah.
Don't worry, I'm gonna leave $5 in there.
No, first of all, Kevin throws a lot of shade. Even though he doesn't want to argue with you, he's the type that'll be like, "You're right.
Right.
You're absolutely right. You're right." He'll milk that shit in. Then you be like, "What? All right, now you clowning me. So no, he's not the type that'll just let shit go. He'll let you feel it first. Like, you know what? My fault. You got that. Because you know what? I forgot myself. I really don't give 2 fucks about this shit right now. So I shouldn't really be saying anything. You know what? You're right. What was I forgot. This is my favorite line that Kevin says. You know what? I forgot myself. Why are we having this discussion?
Why am I even here?
See? Why?
My
Exactly.
bad. Sorry,
That's his
I was in your
clapback.
space.
Exactly. If that's not the most hardest, if that's not the most hardest insult someone can ever fucking give. I tried that shit with my husband last week. He talked to me for 2 days.
No.
2 fucking days. He's like, "Oh, now you know me? Because before you made it seem you was doing all these gestures with your face and shit like you was a mom and everything. And now you want to talk about, oh, can you pass me this? No, I'm not passing no sugar, salt, butter, nothing." You're not, no, Kevin. No, don't let people find out that you, I don't let it brush. I don't let it bother me. No, Kev. No, that ain't you. That ain't you.
I don't care. You want me to spend my time caring? Yo, if I'm telling people that my baby mom's is pregnant and I'm screaming on the roof saying, yo, she's pregnant, but they like, nah, she dead. Y'all injected the egg in some other chick and that other chick having the baby. Why waste my time? You feel me? My time.
What is he? What?
That was some pain shit.
You know what?
Dang,
This is why
got
Kev
baby
will
on the
always be
way.
well goated.
If I'm telling everybody a baby on the way and Shorty is pregnant and they see her looking pregnant, but they like, nah. Why waste my time, B? You right? She's not pregnant. She just 18.
You're right. You're right.
You're right. But let me ask you a question, Kev. Right? If you put on a post something that you created, right? And somebody critique your shit, and if you guys don't know this, Kevin used to be heavy into the arts too. And say for instance, you created something and you posted it on your page, right? It took you a minute, but you that's your baby. You love it. You post it, and then you get that comment that triggered you, right? So you mean to tell me you won't feel some type of way? There's somebody saying, "Boo, that's doo-doo. Why you post this? This is ugly. You got no taste. What is this?" So you mean to tell me you're not gonna feel no type of way about it? What's your advice?
Let me tell you, when the hate don't work, they start telling lies. You feel what I'm saying? So they hating on you. You commented all passionate and responding, then they like, yes, I got it, or I got him. And then they responded back with their little, why give them some fame? For what? You know what I'm saying? What? I know my shit fire. Posted it if I didn't think my joint was fire. And now it's like constructive criticism. Now that's a whole different thing. You know what I'm saying? That I'll be like, oh, okay, why you feel like, you know what I mean, I could have did this better or whatever. But if it's clear hate, which we could definitely all tell with this clear hate.
Yeah.
Right.
I could be at that time drawing some more fire. You know
what I think is interesting though is a few times in my comment section as people like will come over here and be like, why you do this? Or why is Robin black? Why she look like that? And I go through and explain something, or and one of them will be like, oh, I was just wondering, no hate. And I'm like, but it sounded so aggressive.
It is hate. It is hate. It is hate. Because right now, we're in 2020. We had to explain for centuries why we feel the way we feel, why there's no representation in a lot of avenues that we're interested in. Let's be real. White folks, almost 95% of characters that you see that we like in anime kind of look like you. So when we get that 5%, let us rock. Let us live. And if we take a character and we, I don't know, put our sauce in it and put our drip in it, just bask in it. I know you want it.
Sprinkle a little bit.
Yes, you cannot buy it. You've been wearing our culture like a costume for centuries. Just let it rock. We never get anything. Damn, I can't get a piece. Just a little bit. So I get frustrated when I see people still like, I'm not explaining shit for you no more. Google is free. I shouldn't have to explain to you why I'm mad. I shouldn't have to explain to you why that comment was insensitive. You know it was insensitive, right? If you wanted me to respond, you could have just said hi. You could have just said hi. Hey, notice me say hi. I'll even say, hey, what's up? I'll even say what's up to that.
Right.
But for you to go out your way, I know one thing, and me, Kevin, always say this, motherfuckers will always take the time out to be petty. You could be running a Fortune 500. We got a president that makes time to be petty every single day of the fucking week. Every day. Every day.
And not just to be petty. It's to be petty and feel special. Like, oh, I got higher taste because I asked, why are they black? They know what they're doing. These days, people are posting their content on TikTok, on Instagram for constructive criticism. They're posting because they love it and they want to share it with people. If they want constructive criticism, they'll go to a workshop. They'll ask your friends, hey, what do you think? Should I tweak this line? They're not asking the mass public to ask, why is she black? No. Comment should be, hey, I like this, or where can I find more, or this is an interesting idea, or maybe suggestions. But asking stupid stuff like, oh, she's too fat. Why'd you make her black? Why'd you make this? Why'd you do that? You can't even call that constructive criticism.
You can't. No, you can't. You can't.
That's not as part of a community who loves something, should be doing. That's not the kind of comments we should be leaving. That's not helpful, especially if it's an already finished piece. No one needs constructive criticism on something that's already done and shut.
Thank you. That's my art.
What are you trying to construct?
I did it the way I wanted to.
That's what pissed me off.
I did it.
They'd be like, okay, but Sanji would look better with this. Or I'm like, okay, the drawing's done.
Pay me and I will do that.
Just ask for money.
I'll invoice you.
$500. Yeah, I'll make them however you want.
Right. What's it? And
I don't know your prices.
One of the comment sections, one of the comments that are just like, what? So what they be like, Sanji and Zoro look good, but I don't know about this one. And I'm like,
what am I supposed to take out of that comment, sir?
Right.
What exactly
like
do you imagine me reacting to this? Thank you so much for complimenting 2 out of 3. I'm glad to know you're so disappointed by that last one.
Right. And like, so, and I've been just doing like funny stuff with some of the Straw Hats, right? Where I want to post the art, but also make like a funny video. So I did one where I asked my dad to name the characters, and I played like that terrible flute. It's so funny. I just die thinking about it. It's so funny. The names my dad came up with are just utterly ridiculous, right? But then of course people in the comments are over here judging the art but I don't know if they're talking about the art or the names, because I'm like, what? Because like, yeah, the names are supposed to not be good, but are you saying that this one is better and not that I care, but like, do I like this comment or do I not?
It's crazy. But you know what? Since I asked Kevin, I want to ask all 3 of you. Do you think these comments are worth responding to?
Oh, not for a goddamn
the real.
Talk to him, Derb. Talk to him.
Look. Okay, Derb, you got this one.
Ever since AOL chat room days, there's been one solid rule of the internet, and for whatever reason, Twitter came around and everyone forgot it. It was don't feed the trolls. I don't know when everyone forgot to not feed the. I don't know how many TikToks I've gone into the comments and I just see people going out of their way to respond to trolling. I'm like, do you not have anything to do with your day? Like, there is so much shit to watch and play and just do in general. Even during Corona time, there's stuff to do. What are you doing?
Watch One Piece.
Yo, exactly. It's such a great use of your time. Like, I don't know why people are sitting there going, oh yeah, I saw this piece of art, I have to hate on it. And then somebody else goes out of their way and goes, yeah, I'm going to go talk to this person because I can teach. No, you can't. That's not what this person's here for.
Wait. I'm sorry. Recently, though,
I drink
Recently, I've just been like taking some of their comments.
I would too, but work.
And just like attacking them with like ruthless positivity.
Now, see that? Now I like that. That's another form of. I like
they're like Robin. They'll be like the most of them are good, but Robin is not it. And I'm like I can't even remember. Most of them are great, but Robin is not, right? And I'll be like, most of them are good, but Robin's not. I was like, yeah, because Robin is great. We love our dark-skinned queens. Yes, queen, sparkles, queen emoji, like heart, like just attack them with all of the melanated yes.
I'm just saying.
That's true.
Okay,
the internet went out of its way to just not answer trolls for like 2 days. They would go away. But
I'm on the opposite side. Sometimes you just want to rage, and it feels so nice because the trolls come in here presenting their head on a platter, ready for you to smash it with a hammer. And like sometimes I know I don't need to. It's like, oh yes, I'm about to go ham. I have my phone. I put my phone down, get out my laptop, draft it up.
Brit, the troll doesn't care.
I know. I don't care if the troll cares. It feels good to me.
I'm not gonna hold
also that response sometimes it's so nice because they're so dumb.
No,
and it's like watching
clapback
something you hate and you know you hate it, but you want to hate it. Like
now,
let
some of these
that
clapback videos be good, especially when the person actually did research and went on their page and take a picture talking about, is this you? I don't understand how you can mathematically be pasty in the face and dry in the lips at the same time, but then you have the nerve to sit there and write underneath my comments some negative shit. First of all, drink water. Second of all,
that's true.
That was.
I might not respond to trolls all the time, but when I read someone's response to the trolls, I'm filled with joy. When someone else does a good clap back too. I know don't be the trolls, but I am so happy that someone sprinkled a little bit of troll food on there and then killed it. Oh,
and then
that's
like,
the bait.
No, delicious.
Some of that,
that's what tomorrow
I'm good with too because even if it's people debating somebody that's useless in the comments, right?
She said useless.
Comments are interaction with my posts, and the more comments that there are, the more people will see it, the more people will like it. So sometimes if they're like really toxic, like if somebody's trying to say the N-word out here, immediate block, right? So immediately, right? So sometimes that happens, but if these two people are just going at it, talking about random stuff, I'll let the person on my side gently know they're just a troll. Don't waste your time, and then just let it happen. Just be like, y'all good?
But at the same time, if there are trolls on someone you love's page, like someone you love their stuff, respond because then that gives them free comments.
Right.
Let the trolls go, pump up their content. So I would say defend your artists.
Okay.
Defend your content creators. Because you as a content creator, you don't need to do nothing. You're good. You're good. Let your fans handle them. If I came up and said, like, Robin ain't she? It's like, I'd be typing Robin's the queen, though.
Right.
Yeah.
Comment, 5 words, come back 10 minutes later.
One of the things
again, just in case they responded.
One of the things so recently,
don't have
like,
the time.
So I'm gonna talk a little bit about how. So there's a bit of like a Black girl community on TikTok. So when I first was getting on TikTok, there was this creator who was like, hey, if you're a Black girl that likes anime, there's a link in my bio, join this Discord server, right? So we started out, and that's the thing, is it wasn't even a Discord server. It was like, we'll add you to this group chat, right? So we all started this group chat, and it quickly got pretty big and overwhelming. So I was like, hey, hun, let's make this Discord. So now we have just like this huge Discord server with like 500 Black women who like anime. And it's so much fun. So we have this whole little community. Y'all are invited. I'll send you the link.
Thank you. I'm going to need something in the DMs later.
Yes, y'all are invited.
Because I am Black and I like anime.
There you go. You're invited. Sorry, boys. But
no boys allowed.
But like this is one of those right. So this is one of those things that like TikTok is really building a community. Like we have Trivia Tuesdays in the app. We do watch parties. There's like beauty channel, food channel, travel, manga, webtoons. Like it is very organized because remember, big nerd. So we're very organized. It's like really good environment. And so we have some like younger artists. And so I recently did a collab with some other girls that draw characters black like I do. Some do Demon Slayer, some do My Hero, some do Haikyuu. So we did a collab for Blacktober, and we just posted that. And so there were some people putting hate in the comments of our collab videos, and some of these girls were really young, and so they like not understanding when people are like, oh, this is trash. They're like, that's so hurtful. And I'm like, no, honey, no. Don't let them hurt you.
Yeah, I thought young girls was clapping back. I'm about to say, word, that's okay.
See, we need you up in the comments.
Yeah, you don't want me in the comments. You don't comments. I'll be like, damn, yo, I know your mom sad she didn't spit you out on some tissue. Right? Crazy. I'll go crazy. That's why I tell you. That's why I chill and just drink. I will go crazy.
That's why you just drink.
Oh my God. I get disrespectful, so I be chilling. Like,
you can come through every now and then.
Yeah, I thought I was playing though, right?
You weren't wrong. You weren't wrong.
Wow.
That was on a light day. What's today? Wednesday? That was.
That's what he says on Friday. Like he hit.
You catch him on a Friday when he don't gotta work Saturday. It's a wrap. What people fail to realize is that artists are sensitive, bro. Like we're sensitive. Like Erykah Badu says, yo, I'm an artist. Keep in mind, I'm an artist. I'm sensitive about my shit. So
it's because we put so much of ourselves into what we do that if you talk about that, you're literally directly affecting us. Right. Like I made every decision of every line on this page. So if you don't like any aspect of it, that reflects on me. Right?
You just crushed my whole dream. I can get.
One thing I will say, so I'm an architect by profession, and we.
Oh, that's fine. Word.
Thanks. Yeah. So
he was late.
Math. Yeah. It's cool. He was late. So I did undergrad and grad school and all that jazz. And so they prepare you for that.
Oh, I see.
Architecture school, built into architecture school is critiques, right? And that is when you have your desk crits with your teacher like every week, and like as the project is going on, with your studio professor. But then you get up in front of everyone, you present all of the work you've done for however many weeks, and then everybody just shits on you. They just crap all over all of your stuff. Your teacher breaks your models. Like they're saying you should have done this entirely wrong, but you get like
fire. Word.
Like it's pretty bad.
They just insult you all day and no one gets in trouble.
Like some of these professors, like some of these students end up crying. Like I'm trying to think. I'm pretty sure I've cried in a review before. But it's, first of all, architecture, if you don't like it, you're not gonna stay in it for very long. Like if you don't love what you do, then you're just not for it. So half of it is to like weed out the weaks, right? The weak people. Because that's just what you get. But also it's to prepare you to not fall in love with everything that you design, right? Because when you're presenting to clients, you may have a design option that this is the one, it's the perfect option, and you present it to the client and they're just like, actually, I want the like first one that you did 3 weeks ago. And it's like, but we just did fine. But they're paying for the building, it's their building, right? So part of it is to prepare you for that. So that's how like I'm kind of being able to apply that a little bit. So that's why I don't get too butthurt about some of this stuff. But like I was saying, a lot of these fresher artists and a lot of people just can't handle that. Like it's a lot when like getting that kind of criticism constantly from random people on the internet that don't even matter. Like when all they can see
matter. I'm happy you said that.
Yeah, when all you see is the art piece and like you can't even understand what went into making it, then it's like, yeah, it just sucks.
It sucks a lot, but I'm glad that you know, with TikTok having built a community within the community, because obviously TikTok has caused a lot of ruckus for a lot of Black content creators, especially females. And I like the fact that we had blackouts, so other content creators would be supportive of the blackout, and they would, you know, post side by side videos of other Black content creators so you could follow them so they can get the recognition. Because long story short, TikTok does not acknowledge Black content creators. They won't put them on the For You pages, but they'll put Becky or Karen who's doing the same thing that you invented, a dance, a challenge, whatever the case is. If you invented it, guarantee you, if you're Black, you are not getting the views that you're supposed to get or the likes, because the white person that did it, who had no seasoning in that chicken, when you made it with mad chicken bouillon, is not getting the same amount of likes as you. They're getting more than you. So I like that it was brought to everybody's attention on the For You page, and it kind of forced people to understand, like, when you hear a sound that you like on your TikTok, hit the sound and see the original creator and like theirs.
Yep.
Make sure they get the credit. So TikTok has come a long way, because TikTok definitely was shitty for a lot of content creators, but it's slowly getting there.
Yeah, like I went like through the shadow ban or whatever, and like a lot of
how the fuck you
I
got
don't know.
shadow ban? You don't
I don't know. So what happened? Like, it was, I think about a month ago. It was like half of my videos.
We know how she got shadow banned. Right? Posting while being Black. We know exactly.
And that was the thing.
How she got shadow banned.
Right towards the tail end of me doing the One Piece drawings, and then I started doing Fairy Tail. I was just kind of drawing all of them from different cultures. So I was like, all right, I drew a bunch of Black folk. Awesome. They all drippy and they look amazing. So I was like, all right, let me try and draw and represent a bunch of different cultures from around the world that still have melanin. So I did like, what did I do? I did like Mira Jane from Trinidad and Tobago. I did
Filipino Lucy, right?
I did Filipino Lucy. I did
I like that one.
Wendy from the Standing Rock Sioux tribe. That was one of my favorite ones. So I did native Wendy, because in the show she was like raised in a tribe. It was a tribe, a group of people, and so I was like, this is perfect, it works. And then I did like Ethiopian hijabi Juvia and Egyptian Gray. So I did a whole bunch of the fairy tale characters from different places across the world, and those weren't getting that many views. So I was like, all right, maybe people just didn't watch Fairy Tale.
No, they got a crazy fan base. That's not true. Fairy Tale got a crazy fan base. They go hard. You ain't see the tattoos that everybody's getting with the fairy.
You're right. I was telling y'all, my sister got her little Fairy Tale tattoo.
Fairy Tale's okay.
Let me ask y'all something though. Is it One Piece though?
No.
No one said that.
Right. It's not One Piece.
Come on, man.
You're right though. But the friendship is so good. But that's it. That's okay.
Power of friendship. That's right.
What's the friendship? I mean, that's the only reason I watch it, really. I like the friendship.
You know you got that from One Piece though. Come on.
I mean,
you know what I'm saying?
Fairy Tale's good.
You do get that from One Piece, but every time, like I said before, every time I watch One Piece, I get so mad because none of y'all will go as hard for me as everybody on the private shit go for them.
Yo, Patty,
I'll go hard for you, Patty. I got you, Patty.
Hold on, Patty. You rescuing me from prison?
Huh?
You're breaking into prison for us? Cut your lifetime a few degrees?
Depends. What type of devil fruit do I have?
So it depends on the devil fruit.
That's the question.
I remember Sanchi having a devil fruit. He went in for Robin. He had no problem.
He doesn't have devil fruit.
What's Sanji? That's different. He black. He got happy on his
Yeah, well, you are the celestial dragon.
Fuck that. You are Black Queen Patty. What you talking about?
Hey.
That was pre-hockey Sanji. What are you doing?
You
What's that? It was?
God, I love One Piece.
Look,
Y'all ever?
She wants us to burn the United States flag, but she not gonna do it for us. See?
Right?
She-
Yo,
I do that
that's
on
why.
a daily. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? I do it on a day. I am black. I do it on a daily. Hey,
See? Crazy.
I do it for you. Wait, Kev. Tell me what I want to hear. Go ahead. You want to
What?
Tell
I
me
don't
what I
even know
want to hear.
I don't know what you want.
What?
This is the part where you come
Kinda
in
shitty
and
question.
start yelling like Nico Roberts said, I want to live.
God.
That's
That's
Oh,
a beautiful scene. That shit was hard. I cried.
it was.
Crazy.
It was.
please do
I
not.
don't know if I ever stopped crying when watching One Piece.
You can't.
Dang,
Do
right?
you understand?
Sometimes I don't even know
Yes.
why I'm crying because it looks
This is
mad
why
goofy.
friendship
I'm like,
is so important in
Dang,
One Piece.
your daughter forgot you.
This is why-
No.
this is why I don't
Well,
fuck
wait
with
till y'all
them.
get to that Odin flashback.
Mm.
I
It's
just
not a
I love
spoiler.
One Piece
It's
so
just
much.
something that's happening.
I know it's gonna happen.
Oh God. But low key, this is why I love One Piece, and I think it goes a little harder than Fairy Tail.
It does.
Hit me out.
No,
That whole scene
you
right
agree.
there. Nami shitted on Nico. She said, "We don't need her. She left. Let's go." Luffy said, "How do you know she left? Did she say
Did she
bye?
say that?
Did she say that to me?
Yeah.
She ain't tell me.
If she ain't tell me,
I'm the captain.
I'm the captain. If she ain't tell me she want to leave, I ain't leaving her."
Shoot, he did the same thing with Sanji.
Exactly.
He
He said
told-
it for everybody. You gotta tell me in my face, and you gotta mean it. No,
She stole the money, she
All
stole the
the
ship,
shit on
and
him.
she
Yo.
left.
Son,
Yep.
yo, even when Usopp said that shit, he was like, "Nah, you gotta fight me first."
Dang,
I'll
Zoro
believe
First of
and
all, can we all talk
and
about
Chopper are the only ones that didn't leave.
Look
I
at
love
them
this
all
song.
when they said, all of them lied. They said,
Shoot.
"I don't want to be here. Fuck off, Luffy. I'm done." Sanji did it. Nico did it. Usopp did it. And guess what? He
Robin
came
did
and
it?
rescued all their
No,
asses to the
no.
point they cried and said, "I
No.
want to come back.
That's right.
I want to come back." He knows the real you. Like, it did he make you say it? No. You gotta say it. You gotta say it. You gotta say
Yeah,
it.
Dang, he really did the dang. I love
Well,
One
what
Piece so
killed me
much.
is they kept trying it. They
One
kept
Piece is
trying
on
to
a
leave.
whole
Oh,
nother
we saw
level.
this 3 arcs too.
You're right.
Yeah, when Sanji tried, I was like, Sanji, you're not going anywhere. Shut up and
You
get
ain't
back on the
going
boat.
nowhere.
Stop it, Sanji.
He said, if you don't get on this
Nah,
boat.
Keep trying it.
Hey, you crazy?
Homie,
You
I'm
know how
hungry. What are you
serious
doing?
you have to be?
Remember when Sanji almost dropped everything for a chick?
That's what Sanji do.
Nah, but pudding's the real deal though. Like pudding's the real.
No,
You
it was
Pudding's
before
the
that. It dressed Rosa.
Oh, what was that? Viola?
Yeah.
You're right.
Yo, but you ain't see the swag? They were making
Honestly,
the
though.
cake, and he didn't even sweat Shorty. He was like, "Yo, put it. Yo, you gotta stir counterclockwise. It's okay. It's okay."
She said,
She
let
jumped
me
that
close my
spoon.
mouth back.
She fainted like 6 times, and everybody's like, "Hurry up, we gotta finish this cake." And he was like,
Yo.
"I believe in you, Puddin. You got."
Oh
this."
my
I
God.
was like, "What?"
Oh, yo, that fucking cake though.
Pussy right quick. Are you kidding me?
Man.
Yo,
All
more
right,
importantly,
Guys, why are we
cake,
talking
though.
about One Piece?
Why not?
Huh?
Why
I
not?
don't know.
I don't know, I feel like we were talking about something, but then whenever One Piece comes in, it's just
We literally just derail.
It's almost a One Piece.
That's
Oh, no,
the
maybe I just thought it. Doesn't matter. But have you read the last arc? Man, it keeps going. When it ends, there will be an
I haven't-
empty hole in our lives, and then we'll have to reread it, rewatch it.
Well, then
That's
again,
Nah,
you
there'll be
need to
like
read
a
it.
week.
You could just jump on.
There'll be a
there
week of
and Dirty's
celebration.
Live. They spoil everything.
Yo,
oh.
catch up, and it won't be spoilers. You'll just be discussing it with us.
No.
No, these are facts.
No. But really, if One Piece is friendship, I'm gonna riot.
No,
It's
Oda,
not.
gonna
No,
go
it's
to bed and I
not.
will-
Oda announced that it's not going to be friendship.
You know it's
came out and he
not.
announced that it's
I
not.
know.
gonna be
I feel like Oda wouldn't do that to us.
He
But
wouldn't
now,
do that.
Yo, he might on his deathbed. Be like, yo, I'm about to die. Fuck these guys. Got you. It was friendship. I'm
Y'all
dead
beat.
now.
Yo,
Can't
I'm so bad, but I would laugh because I'd be like, that's the ultimate petty shit. You can't get it back. You dead.
See, I think that's why One Piece is so long. Oda was gonna make it power friendship, then someone wrote a comment like, I hope it's not some bullshit like friendship.
He
For the last
said,
10 years, he's trying to figure out what it is. Like, shit, what is it?
Like, I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna write the best masterpiece ever. Watch.
show you.
Out of spite, it won't be friendship.
He said, you remember that character that you met one time way back then? Yeah, he's important now. What?
That's a fact. Yo,
Every
Kobe
character.
was a one-trick pony. Now he back.
Right.
Guess what? War the best. He here too.
Kobe confirmed King of the Pirates.
Oh,
We saw the main character in the first episode. Jokes on you, it was Kobe all along.
Yo, I kid you not. Yo,
Don't see it, bro.
Oda knows how to recycle so well. He recycles every single fucking character. Like, every
God, I love it.
You
Shoot.
like, oh shit, I met her in episode 23. What the fuck?
I knew-
567.
I knew it was real when Laboon the whale was important. I was like, how? This show right here.
This shit hit different.
I started rewatching it. So I watched it. I went to my best friend's this weekend after not seeing her for like over a year. So that was great. But so I basically was like, One Piece is in my life now, so you need to watch it. So we started watching it.
Ooh, that's a real friend.
And
That's a
when
real friend who will start
Yes.
One Piece for you.
Yes. So we were watching it, and when we were crying over Shoo Shoo in like episode 7, I was like, see,
That was hard.
now you understand. Now watch it, Shoo Shoo, King of the Pirates. Nah, he's this
That's
mysterious fifth Yonko.
Oh my god.
The
You
Yonko.
started some shit, Candace. I'm gonna tell you this. When you put someone onto One Piece, do you understand the responsibility that you have?
Yes.
How many times I called Derby? How many times I called Kevin at 10 o'clock or 11 o'clock at night and say, yo, my nigga, why is this happening? Because I can't. I'm like, why Big Mama, everything she touched is this way? He said, oh, you didn't get to this part yet? No, tell me. No, don't tell me.
No.
No, tell me. Tell me.
Yo, that is the conversation.
Oh,
I want the
man.
spoilers, but I don't want the spoilers. But tell me the spoilers. Come on, tell me the spoilers.
Just tell me. Just tell me. Yeah, and
Then
then
I
it's so
cave.
funny.
I want
I
to
know
talk
they
about
get
it, so I'm fine.
It's
Yeah.
so funny. I know they get mad when I call them, but low key, I hear them laughing because I'm like, yo, I hear them like this bitch. I
You
know
gotta-
that. I know they're mad.
It's a great feeling. I actually have to text one of my other friends who I'm watching One Piece with. I was like, oop, I missed last week. She probably didn't watch nothing.
Yeah.
I'm like your spirit guide through the journey of One Piece.
Yeah.
That is what I am.
Yeah.
Yo, watch your friend just overtake you. Just one day go, okay, I'm reading this.
Right.
Wait for
Oh, yeah.
Right.
I got some
rarely
downtime at
talk-
work.
That's a fact. I rarely talk to Bree about it because she like to put on my face that, oh, I don't know what she's talking about. I read it.
That's where you are. And she's like, oh, I'm on episode 912. I'm like, I don't know what that means.
We don't know what that means either.
First of all, she doesn't understand. How could you not watch One Piece and not hear the magical voice of Luffy?
Oh my
singing
God.
in Skypiea?
Because my ears
Singing
bleed.
in
Luffy
Skypiea.
singing.
My ears bleed. whenever
Okay,
I
so,
try to
like,
watch it.
Have you heard
Dub or
Kia's
sub, my
voice?
ears bleed. But it is awkward
Oh my
sometimes.
God.
Because you'll say like, oh, the character with the pink hair. I'm like, who the hell has pink hair? I don't know.
See, that's
I
the
don't know
problem.
what that is.
That's the problem.
Because it's all black and white.
we
That's
gonna
white.
need you to
They got the color pages from time to time.
Sometimes, if they appear on the cover, but sometimes they'll appear on the cover like, what? That's what they look like?
It's
I
not
can't.
the same. It don't
I
look
don't
the
understand.
Same. It don't look the same.
Also,
You don't see-
like,
Yeah, looking at Sanji's brothers is weird because I didn't have any colors for any of them.
if you don't hear the Overtaken OST, you won't know it's about to get real.
there you go.
You don't
Yo,
know.
ho, he took a bite of gum gum. That's all
You
I'll hear
have-
every time.
You haven't
Go,
watched
go,
One
go.
Piece. No,
It's
no.
Gomu
No.
Gomu no.
Don't give it up.
Doctoring.
Don't give up, Zoro. Don't give it up.
Oh
Stop.
my God, stop.
Stop. You
Yeah,
have to
that's
see
fine.
This has been the Black
4
Rock.
kids scarred me. 4 kids destroyed me. I can never watch One Piece.
You
It did.
will.
It did.
Yo,
It
like I
did.
said,
I'll read the
Netflix
manga.
kind of fixed it. So,
It did.
They're
It did.
trying
But
to make amends. But yeah, One Piece was one of the first One Piece animes that I
it is
watched.
the One Piece.
It was like Devil is a part-timer, like SAO.
That's
It was
That was
there were a few Soul Eater on Netflix.
classic.
And then that's when I think I was like, okay, I need more than just these short 12 episodes. I just need endless episodes. So I actually think I looked up which shows had so many episodes for me to watch because
You got
'cause I
Bleach and
had-
One Piece?
and I
No,
didn't watch
Detective
Bleach.
Conan. Detective Conan.
Conan.
I haven't seen
Uh-oh.
that one.
Okay,
I didn't.
That's actually
Yeah, I
better
watched.
than One Piece.
it's
But
still
yeah,
going.
I started
going.
watching One Piece and Fairy Tail like at the same time
How?
So
They
I
look
like-
too similar. I get
because I
confused.
just followed them. They were fine.
Are they mages or are they pirates?
They're completely different. Also, I love pirates. Just in general, the whole concept. I just like Pirates of the Caribbean. I was all about that. I did a play when I was in high school, The Pirates of Penzance, and guess what character I was?
The
Pirate King. So
And you were
So,
destined to watch One Piece.
literally, when I read the synopsis, I was like, "Oh, I'm starting this right now."
Sorry.
Queen.
So,
Like there was no need to sell me on the show. I was in it from episode 1. I was like, let's go.
Talk your shit, Queen.
I was just so here for the pirates. I love it.
Actually, that's how I met Kevin, was through One Piece. Because
Yeah.
I met Kevin and Kevin was like, and we were vibing. And then Kevin, I said, Kevin, what's the 3 animes that you? And one of them, he said One Piece. I was like, ew, One Piece. He was like,
Oh, that's
Disgusting.
hurtful. That's hurtful.
The conversation went left. It was more or less, it wasn't having fun anymore. It's more of a concern. Like, are you okay? Did somebody tell you misinformation about One Piece? Because you said you like anime. We're at an anime meetup.
You know, that's true. If someone
anime
names
thing,
Naruto or One Piece in their top 3 or even top 5 for a long time, I'd immediately be just, okay, we don't need to talk anymore.
Y'all gonna hate me. I have not seen Naruto, and I
Have you
will probably
Okay,
never.
I haven't either.
Okay, we good. Okay.
No, you gotta just watch.
I
a few
think it
episodes.
might. Is it?
No. Nah,
No. You watch
Okay.
a little bit of One Piece. Watch like 3 episodes of Naruto and then like 5 episodes of Shippuden, and you're good.
Nah, for Naruto, you don't even need to watch all of the show. You just need to watch some of the key fights.
That's it.
I can do that. I can do that.
Brock Lee and Gara.
I've heard that.
You gotta fuck with Brock
Pretty
Lee and
much
Gara.
every Nechi fight.
I've
and
heard of.
Shikamaru fight.
I've
That's
heard
it.
that name as well.
Yeah,
Yeah,
those
yeah.
3 people. Watch all of their fights.
Single time Itachi pops up, definitely watch that. He is
And if you see the swing, then you know you've watched enough of Naruto. So that swing appears. It's a main character.
You know when you watch
Ooh,
Naruto?
you can watch Jiraiya versus Pain too. That was
Yeah,
good.
that's good too. That's good too.
It's gonna make you cry.
Let's see. My top 5s. Let's see. I got.
Well, not really.
Top
So you
5,
don't know
let's
him.
go.
I got One Piece.
Yes.
All right, I don't even need to hear the rest. You good?
You don't?
You
I'm
even
good.
got-
I'm good. We
You
good.
good.
All
Your
right. Then we
credentials
vibing.
checked out.
No, I
Nah,
got
but give them
Haikyuu. Haikyuu. Haikyuu is so hype. I don't know. I played volleyball. I don't know if I said that while we were here, but so
You did.
Haikyuu gets me so hype. Oh my goodness. I think 3 is Hunter x Hunter. I really like the characters of that show. I know it's not finished. I know all the drama. I know the
You
pacing,
agree,
whatever.
Gon is a psychopath, right?
I absolutely
Like,
love
that
the
kid is
characters.
not okay.
I very much relate
He's
to
fine.
Gon, so
That's concerning. So
Gon
you
is
should
fine.
stay down there in Atlanta. Do not come up north.
So you had to
no.
You got a problem with Gon,
You had
but
to
you
chase
got a
down
problem with Hisoka?
All right. But like, I'm not a psychopathic killer like Killua.
So wait.
Gon is more of a psychopath than
But
Killua.
this is the
At
thing.
least Killua's
Gon
kind of stable.
feels things if he kills someone. Killua
Yes, he
has
does.
no
Killua
feelings.
don't care. We
Killua ripped out a guy's heart, and Gon said,
so
"Lit."
free.
That's neat. How'd you do
He
it?
just thought it was a cool thing to do. It is a cool thing to do.
Yeah, but I mean, Killua was like raised to murder.
He said
Yeah,
his
you're not
dad
a
would be
man.
able to do it without blood. That's interesting.
Yeah,
How
but he was
do you
raised
do
to do that. But Gon
Killua
just
was a
didn't care
traitor.
that somebody
Gon
just
just
got
thought it-
murdered.
I would not do that, but it'd be cool if you could do that. Like, that's interesting.
It would be cool.
Okay, so you got
The
Hunter x Hunter.
person who has more
Haikyuu,
who's more
One Piece.
normal out of the two, let's be real, it's Gon.
Gon is more
out with
normal.
Bitches. I'm gonna tell you
Exactly. He went on dates.
Put in that proof.
He went on dates.
What's going on? Like you went on dates. He said, I've been with mad bitches.
Yo.
I took care of Paul. We go to
He had gone to school at some point in time.
Some of them
He had
women
loving
were shopping.
mom.
Yo, Gon is definitely on the quest to chase down his pops, who does not want to be found. How the fuck?
Right?
Ah,
Still,
Hey,
can't
he's
know.
goal oriented.
bottle of
Like,
milk, gallon of milk.
I
Yeah,
really.
yeah, she got 2 more.
Anyway, and I got like big green hair, so you know. No, I don't. My hair's not green. That was just my first cosplay. Was as Gon, and it was adorable, and I loved it. Anyway,
okay, that's the key.
Dr. Stone, because remember, I'm a big nerd.
Yep.
I absolutely love Dr. Stone, and I cannot wait for season 2 in January, so we can get some more Tsukasa. That fought. Okay.
Oh, yo,
Talk your
And
shit.
then I gotta put my hero in there because it's hype.
Ooh.
Listen.
And my favorite
But no,
character
it's
is Kirishima because I relate.
Yeah,
to his
that's almost a
personality.
cheating one to say. I've never
Yeah,
met
you
a
should
single
say
person in
better
this planet who
funny.
didn't love Kirishima.
Honestly, Kirishima's great.
Right.
I thought you was gonna say Bakugo. I'm about to say, damn, B.
I mean,
no,
he's
there's
a
lot of
good-
people I think Bakugo.
I like Bakugo. He's cool.
yo, Buck.
He's my favorite though.
Nah, I ain't
If he
gonna
I know.
doesn't get
Okay,
another-
judge,
if he doesn't
judge.
get
Only
another
that Tuesday,
writer,
Chef.
Yeah, Tuesday. Yeah, keep for Tuesday. Tuesday, my.
nah.
Keep it Tuesday.
Bakugo gotta get another writer writing his lines.
No.
You,
Nah,
I
Bak-
hate you, dick you. Like, bro, if you don't stop sucking his dick, like, stop it. Like, this is
Oh,
But no. You gotta understand. What I love the most about Bakugo is Horikoshi's like, I'm just gonna make him a nice guy who's really good at everything. But then he decided, actually, no, that character's too annoying. I'll make him a dick. But then he went too far by accident. It's like,
still
shit,
good
too
at
much, too
everything.
much. So
I-
the rest
the
of
fact-
Horikoshi just trying to fix how much of a dick he made Bakugo at the start.
You know
The
what?
thing
I love
I think is actually hilarious is that he's got this whole bad boy, terrible, mean to everybody, but he's such a big nerd.
He gets straight A's, he probably has perfect attendance, and he goes to sleep by 8:30.
Goes to bed early. He's the biggest All Might nerd. Like, I don't understand.
It's the gap moe. You gotta get that gap moe.
He's just like super overcompensating for how much of a big nerd he is. You saw how he brushed his teeth, yo. He's like, no cavities in this mouth, yo. I floss every day. Get at me.
That's a fact. They do
Yeah.
that. That's a fact.
He's such a big
You know what?
nerd. Like, you just like literally all you have to do with Bakugo to like shut him down and be like, oh, was this your All Might plushie? Oh, is that what you want? Oh, okay.
Sleep with that for days? Yeah. Exactly. Thank you.
Like,
It's official. Candace and Brie are officially anime psychiatrists. They will definitely break down the character to the T and say, you know what? He might be evil, but guess what? Under the surface, he's very sweet.
No.
He
No.
I wouldn't say
he's
Hey,
a
they just try to defend why they like the character. Get that
Right?
shit out of here.
but
Hey,
also, just to continue with my Bakugo
all
tirade.
excuses, all right?
But now the fact that Bakugo's literally like egging on Deku to be a better hero, but not changing his ways, it's very interesting. He's like, I'm still gonna be a dick to you, but I'm still gonna be a dick to you, Deku. But I'm gonna be a dick to motivate you to be better. Like, do
Not
better.
giving
Yeah.
himself excuses. That's all that.
And I haven't been very spoiled, but I know something's happening right now where Bakugo proves himself a bit.
But honestly, that's
I
one
know
of the
there's some
reasons.
stabbing going on with black arrows.
La la la. That's I don't know about all that. But
Again,
let's talk
I'm only
about
at the
Usopp.
overall arc. I'm not
He
that
said,
deep
"La,
in.
Let's talk about Usopp.
God,
Let's
Usopp.
Usopp. God Usopp, all right?
Who came back from the time skip looking fresh.
My man got
Like
a
before the time skip,
Oh.
like that Usopp. After the time skip, it's like, ooh, Usopp.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like, first of all, people don't give this man his glow up. Like, he really did that. He earned it. He
Full
earned it.
throw, looking luscious.
Look,
Let me tell you
right, curls popping.
Usopp. Did you really have to change much?
That is
No.
nothing but cocoa.
Exactly. That's what I was looking at. Like, yeah, Usopp looks pretty fit.
You're right.
Not to mention when he pulled up in the bar after the time skip and went to Nine and was like, "Hey, what's up, shorty? You want me to buy you a drink?"
And so, like, yes. So with my drive for Usopp, I really didn't have to change very much because he was already pretty drippy. But what I did is I took them overalls that come all the way and cover up all them 12 packs that he's been working on, and I, lowered those a little bit, changed his drip a little bit.
I'm gonna giving you money for that
cap.
And
I fixed this man's lips. Oh my god.
Take all my money. Take all my money.
We gonna be matching. I got an Usopp shirt for myself too.
Thank you. You know who lives rent free up here?
God, Usopp.
Black straw hat. Hashtag black straw hat.
Yes.
That's what it is. That's what it is. Men with 6-packs, that's the woman's equivalent of them things be thanging. That's
them things. But that's the thing is, it's not just that though.
Some other things that be thanging? Shit.
Well, I just saw this Asian dude. His hair, yes.
His hair was blowing. I don't even know how to fully explain. So I'm reading the manga. I didn't have any color. It was still that goofy style, but when he showed up, it's like, dang.
Yo, it's that Flavio shit from like, those like romance novels from back in the day? That dude with like the long fucking lock just on top of a horse. He got that.
There's this.
I can't believe it's not butter.
I literally was like looking for some Usopp merch just because I needed in my life besides, the shirt that I made. But I saw this figurine.
Couldn't find it, made my own.
It was a figurine of Usopp pulling his hair back, and whoo Lord.
Well.
You can send me that.
I'll send you. I'm gonna send it to you.
You can send me that. But if we're gonna talk about hair, can we talk about what Candace did to Zoro? His waves, the way that man is spinning not only in the seas but in the south.
Yes.
Can we give him recognition?
We know he's one of the only Straw Hats that can actually stay swimming. So he be swimming.
Thank you. I'm not gonna hold you. When I first saw it, I was like, "Oh, somebody carry me," because I'm about to drown in this portrait.
In these waves.
So lit. And then in the comments, somebody wrote, "Now we know why he always wear that fucking bandana throughout."
Exactly.
You gotta preserve them waves, baby. That shit was ill. And let me tell you how dedicated Candace was. I hit her up. I said, "Yo, I'm gonna post this on the IG if you don't." She was like, "Cool, but you can't see the waves though. So I'm gonna send you another one where you can see the waves." I said, "He got waves? Hold on, I can't see." When Shorty sent me that picture, I was like, "Oh my God, this is number 2 on the barbershop chart. This is a light Caesar with clearly the ice pick." You know when you go to a barbershop on a Saturday and you wait 3 hours when you make an appointment to sit in your barber's chair, but he go eat long distance call to Jamaica, all that shit. But then when you walk out just in time to take a shower to go to that party that you've been trying to get your cup for, you know how that feel? And then you got that baby scent on you when he brushed you. Like, what? That is the equivalent to what Candace did to Zoro.
I'm so flattered.
That's
the best compliment.
No, as Kevin said, you did that, Queen. You did that.
Them things are banging.
Dang.
It was.
All the sense in the world, all at the same time.
Yo, this has been an amazing chat, amazing recording. I had fun. And
me too.
It was a blessing. It was great. It was an honor. Thank you.
Oh, y'all, I'm so excited. They're like, "Oh, we're gonna invite you to a podcast." Oh, what? Oh, thank you.
I'm surprised you hit me back because I was like, she ain't gonna hit me back.
No, we gonna have you back, though. You know we gotta have you back one time for the one time.
Yeah.
Oh yes.
So
So definitely.
Anytime, let me know.
Tell us, say your acts again. So everybody
Yes,
can...
I'm Candace with @Sedakid1 on Instagram and TikTok. That's SEDAKID1. And yeah, I do art and it's fun.
She does commission work, guys, and
I
definitely
do.
look on her bio. She is selling her shirts.
Yes, the black
Start
straw hats.
charging the trolls.
Black straw hats.
Hashtag black straw hats.
That we
That's
will be
easier.
rocking. We will be rocking, and we're taking photos.
Right.
Definitely.
That's
Another
offending.
thing, guys. I don't know if you know, but like, if you're listening, definitely tune in for our next episode. Cause what's our next episode, guys?
It's going down, dude.
It's our anniversary.
Yay!
We did it a full year.
Look at
Almost.
y'all!
And y'all motherfuckers are still listening to us. God bless you, bro. Oh my God.
Why are y'all still here? I
That's
mean, I
what
guess you got some free time. Cool. Cool.
Hey, y'all a fun group. I'm just saying.
Thank you.
We
appreciate
ain't
you. Definitely.
we ain't. I'll be the first to tell you that.
Oh God. He don't mean it, ladies and gentlemen. He don't mean it. But if you tune in, please make sure that you tune into our next episode. And we're celebrating our 1-year anniversary. So definitely tune in. We're not going to go into too much detail. We want to surprise you guys. So definitely tune in. Right?
Mysterious.
Let's just say we want you to come aboard and bring along all your hopes and dreams.
Together we will find everything that you're looking for.
Wait, real quick. The most slept on One Piece OP is the Dressrosa Hard Knock Days. I'm just gonna say that. But all I'm saying is please tune into our next episode. Our 1-year anniversary. We appreciate every single one of you guys. If you tuned in, we appreciate you. If you're following us on Instagram, we appreciate that. If you're hitting us up on Twitter, love you for it. And any final words?
Thanks so much for having me on. Y'all are great. Y'all are blessed.
Oh, we love you, girl. It's a blast.
And one more time, do you happen to have the link to your site to where they can get the shirts?
Yes.
It's in the bio.
Yes.
Sedakid1.
I'm CandaceSada.com.
Oh, Candace
Seda. Okay. Clean and classy. Love it.
Yes.
Is everything in stock, or do you need a moment to get more?
No, most of the things are in stock, but if you need more things, there's a waitlist option.
Yes.
Ooh.
Okay.
Ooh, says the queen. I hear that. So you hear that, guys? Hurry up. Tune in. Log into her bio so you can go directly to her shop. Hurry up, because we were trying to get shirts for a minute and they sell out quick. So definitely show your love, show your appreciation to all our Black content creators out here, especially the ones that are really fun. All of them are good, but Candace is like chef's kiss. That's what they say, Sanji, chef's kiss. So please support so we can continue to see great art from her. If you support, you'll see more content. So any other last words for my fellow friendship pirates? My favorite pirate crew.
Yeah, I don't know.
No, say Nakama. We're Nakama. We don't do that power friendship. That's fairy tale nonsense.
Oh gosh. So one day we're gonna have to properly defend fairy tale on this show.
Yeah.
I know. If my brother listens to this, he'll kill me because fairy tale's his favorite show.
Fairy tales good.
Guys, it's not that bad. It's actually a really good show.
You know what? I'm convinced that Bree's hockey is clapback.
Oh,
I really do think her observation, the way she claps back real quick, that's her hockey. That's her hockey.
All right, guys. That fairy tale nonsense. God damn. That's crazy.
She don't hold back. She come out swinging.
Come out
Yes,
swing.
she does. Yes, she does. It's a bit intimidating, Bree. Just letting you know. Just putting that out there.
That's cap. We like that energy.
I think that's a compliment. But anyway, content creators, keep creating content. If you got some cool merch you want to show us, feel free to DM. We love merch. We will
I
spend
definitely
money
love merch.
in dangerous quantities.
Pretty much my whole chat.
Yeah.
My whole
But
chat.
go ahead. Make us make some bad decisions.
Yeah.
That's a
I'm down.
Yeah.
It's
I
literally
can live
all I
with
do at work is just shop for merch.
Listen,
Like,
that's
I
a
can live with a bad decision on a size medium. You know what I mean?
it's
all good.
All right,
That's
we're
a-
stretching this out.
That's
About
a-
that time.
But yeah, definitely, man. Listen, everybody listening to us, yo, don't take us too seriously. B. It's just jokes. You know what I mean? We just kicking it.
It's
You
just a
know
joke.
what I'm saying? Just a joke. You feel me? But at the end of the day, listen, everybody listening, we love y'all, man. Be yourself, whatever the weather.
You love me too, Captain?
And always remember that.
Tsundere.
You're the one, not the two. You're the one, not the two. Come on, you got this.
We can do it.
always, and always remember that you the one, not the two.
Oh, he said it. He said it.
He said it, man.
I got it, man.